This young woman received $1,000, and she is happy, because the next day she will be able to buy another cell phone. So she takes another photo for the stranger, with the intention of sending a video later, so that she can get more gifts. The young woman, not thinking about the dangers of doing what she is doing, sends all the photos showing her own face. But later, while taking pictures, her mother enters the room, wanting to know what she is doing. The young woman replies that she is just taking some pictures. But her mother finds it weird, wondering for whom. So the mother warns her again, asking the daughter to be careful. The irresponsible girl says she knows, without caring too much about it. But the mother knows what she is talking about, then ends up asking to see the photos. However, the daughter immediately denies it, questioning whether the mother is there just to lecture her. Meanwhile, the stranger man continues to receive the girl's photos, thinking how beautiful she is. He points out that he has already sent $1,000 to her, but he is going to send more money, because she sent him many photos. She even sent a video. He knows that that beautiful young woman is in his hand, and he says he's going to ask for more pictures. He thinks the woman is very beautiful, and he knows he can get anything he wants from her. He just needs to give her expensive gifts. By doing so, he believes he will get more and more daring photos and videos. Later, she is talking to a female friend, saying that she met a guy on the internet, that he is very rich, and he gave her $1,000, just in exchange for some photos. So the friend questions what kind of pictures, and she replies that they are sexy photos, without a shirt, sometimes a video. The friend suggests that she be careful, because it is dangerous to get involved with this type of man. But the girl thinks everything is under control. The friend insists, claiming that he might end up spreading these photos over the internet. The friend continues to warn her, explaining that there are many cases out there of men taking the photos to threaten especially young and beautiful girls like her. Nevertheless, she continues to argue that the man gave her money, that he is still going to buy her a new cell phone. The friend keeps asking her to be careful, because she thinks that she is getting too enchanted, and that this seems to be very dangerous. The girl continues to disregard that alert, claiming that her friend is just talking nonsense. She tries to explain that the girl is letting the money go to her head, and she promptly denies this allegation. The friend wonders if her mother knows about it, and the girl asks who will tell. She replies that she won't tell, unless she harms herself. The young woman is confident that everything will be fine, that she will get a new cell phone. The friend cannot like this story, knowing that it is dangerous. She tries to argue that she's thinking about the girl's safety. The exhibitionist still doesn't understand what the problem is, and the friend tries to explain that this man could end up putting these photos on the internet. The girl still doesn't care about the alert, asking her to stop talking, as it is managing to take her patience, just like her mother. She tries to argue that she's just worrying, because the two are friends, and that later she won't tell her she wasn't warned. But the irresponsible one keeps totally ignoring. The friend is incredulous with the girl's attitude, and she replies that she doesn't want to hear a lecture from anyone. The friend didn't think she was going to say that she is sending inappropriate photos to a man she doesn't even know, knowing that this is dangerous. And she keeps saying that it's not a problem at all. Her friend is tired, so let her do whatever she wants with her life, fully aware that she is already given the warning. The girl thinks her friend is just jealous of her. So she talked to herself that it's better to be lectured when she's actually making money. Later, she sends more photos to the stranger, claiming that it is very easy to earn money this way. Her mother opens the door at the same time, asking if her daughter is taking a shower, and receives a positive response. She then asks why her daughter isn't even wet, totally suspicious. And the daughter comments that she hasn't started bathing yet. Her mother, still suspicious, asks which watch her daughter is wearing. She hesitates to answer, but ends up lying that she did a friend's job, and she gave her the watch in return. But the mother knows very well how much a watch like that costs, pointing out that she is not stupid. The daughter pretends not to know how much it costs, so she ends up seeing her daughter's cell phone, realizing that it is also new, and asks about it. The girl just says it's a new phone. But the mother knows it's a very expensive brand, wondering if her daughter is going crazy, so she asks how she bought it. The daughter lies, explaining that she bought it with the allowance she earns from her mother, but the mother claims that her daughter needs to wake up to life, saying that she is not stupid at all. She says that young people tend to think that older people are stupid, but she is not, and that she has an eye on her daughter. She says she's going to talk to her father, and she's going to find out exactly how those two expensive objects ended up inside the house. The daughter continues to support the lie, so the mother doesn't say anything else, leaving the room right away. When the daughter closes the door, she sighs heavily inside the bathroom. Then she goes back to talk with the stranger man, as if nothing had happened. She again sends the sexy photos to the man, worrying only about the money she will make. And the mother, outside the bathroom, is very worried about all this, commenting her daughter thinks she's silly. She doesn't know what she should do in the face of that situation, or if she should tell someone about it. She doesn't know how she can find out the origin of her daughter's expensive purchases. Her only option is to talk to the daughter's father, imagining that she have no other solution. Meanwhile, the man continues to manipulate the girl, asking her to send more photos. He promises that later he will send her more money, and buys her whatever she wants, but asks her to send the photos later that day. He knows that the girl will do what he wants. While she is in the room getting ready to take pictures, knowing that the man is going to give her a lot of money because she has a surprise for him. The man asks for more photos again. He also asks her to send videos, promising that he will give her money and a car as a gift. He also tells her to prepare well, because next week he will be in her city to meet some relatives, and that he can't wait to see her too. He is confident that he will get along with that girl. He has a strange way of talking. He treats the young woman he is talking to as if she were any other piece of meat. He is eager to meet her and do what his gestures imply. And on the other side, she's totally excited about the fact that she's going to earn a car, not believing that this is actually going to happen. However, she worries when the man sends her a voice message, claiming that he wants to see her in person too, saying that he likes her very much and that he doesn't want to see her just on the internet. This worries her, and she questions what she should do now. She knows it's dangerous to meet a stranger, but fears that disappointing him might make him angry and even stop sending gifts and money. She then responds to him, claiming that their relationship is only by photo, and that they cannot see each other in person. But he threatens her. The man changes his tone and states that if she doesn't do as he wants, her photos will be released on the internet, and it doesn't matter if that will end her life. She only has two options: agree to meet him in person for a romantic dinner and maybe something else, or the compromising photos will be shared on social media. This threat leaves her hesitant for a few seconds. The girl begins to despair, claiming that he cannot do this to her. So he gives her the option of paying him $10,000, or else he will publish the photos, and she can choose one of the options. Making it clear that he prefers the option of meet her, but it is only her who must decide. Of course, if she didn't do it the way he wanted, she will have to bear the consequences and live forever for having her photos spread across various websites and social medias. She tries to explain that she doesn't have that amount of money, that she can't give him $10,000. She's getting more and more desperate, not knowing what to do to solve it, starting to regret having gotten into that situation. So she decides to go talk to her friend to ask for help. After that, she calls her friend, who soon answers the phone. The friend asks why she is calling, if she already regretted it. The girl apologizes, acknowledging that she was very arrogant with her friend, and she totally regretted it. And the friend is happy that she recognized her mistake. She also says that she wanted to ask for something and reveals that she needs to borrow money. She explains without much detail that something unexpected happened and that she urgently needs help. The friend finds it strange, questioning why and how much she needs. So the girl says she needs $10,000. The friend is stunned by the amount, wanting to understand what happened this time. The young woman then tells the story about the guy she was talking to, and says that now he is blackmailing her financially, that he wants to be with her personally, and wants to expose her photos. Her friend makes it clear that she warned her about this, and that she didn't want to hear it. And the girl knows it. The friend then says that she is going to her house, that she needs to explain this story properly, pointing out that if she had that money, she wouldn't even be in the country. So she asks if her friend will help her. But the friend doesn't have that money to help, saying that they can see another way out, try to talk to the girl's mother. But she makes it clear that they can't talk to her mother. And the friend argues that the mother needs to know what is going on, and that the girl has no other way out. And angry about that, the spoiled young woman just says goodbye and ends the call. Later, the friend ends up finding the girl's mother nearby, claiming that it was even good to have found her there. The mother is worried about what she wants to tell. She asks if her daughter is at home, receiving a positive answer. So she says she needs to tell the lady something, who is starting to get worried. The girl tells that her friend is having problems, making the mother even more worried. She says she's going to tell, but asks the mother not to tell it was her, and the lady orders her to speak at once. The girl then tells that her friend owes $10,000 to a man, that her friend sent some sexy photos to this man. She doesn't know if her mother noticed anything strange. She claims that she tried to talk to her, that she warned her that it wasn't a good idea, that she was getting into trouble. But she was not heard from once, and even kicked her out of her house. But then she called desperately, asking for that money, but she doesn't have that amount. She says she's just letting her know, because her friend turned off her cell phone, and she's afraid she's going to do something to herself. That's why she was very worried, because she loves her friend very much. The lady thanks her for telling, claiming that she will fix this situation. She doesn't even know what to do about it, but she has already warned her daughter a lot about these things. The girl says she didn't even want to talk, but it got to that point, and she knew something could happen. That's why she thinks that her friend's mother is the only person who can help solve this. And the upset mother enters the house, stating that she is going to talk to her daughter, thanking the friend for having told everything. If it weren't for her, who knows what her daughter would be able to do to solve this problem. So after that, she already enters the house calling for her daughter. While the girl is inside the house, trying to talk to the man, so that he doesn't leak her photos, pointing out that he doesn't have that right. He replies that she just thinks he doesn't have the right, laughing. The man says she doesn't want to pay him and doesn't want to see him, so she'll be able to see herself on social media, giving her good luck. So with just one click, he posts all her pictures, not caring about the consequences for the girl. Later, when the mother enters the house, she finds her daughter crying on the sofa. She questions what her daughter did, asking her to tell the truth. The girl says that she only sent some photos, that he gave her a cell phone, even said that he would give her a car. The mother asks where her daughter got it, that someone is giving gifts so easily, questioning if her daughter is that stupid. She argues that the man gave her money, and the mother asks how much. She says it was $1,000. The mother is shocked to learn that he now demands 10 times that amount from her. Then the mother questions what kind of video she sent, asking her to be truthful. The daughter says that they were videos without clothes on, but she thought it was just silly. The mother claims that young people are very innocent, although there are older people who also fall for the same scam. She says her daughter needs to be careful, because you never know who is on the other side of the cell phone, and the daughter just wants to know what they are going to do. However, the mother does not know how they should act, claiming that they will need to consult a lawyer. She says this is a cybercrime, so she doesn't understand the subject, pointing out that hardly anyone understands about these crimes. The girl is sorry, because everyone will look at her photos. And the mother tries to console her daughter, saying that they will have to think of a way to solve this. But she asks that her daughter to be more careful next time. She says she even feels disgusted by that watch, because now she knows who it came from. Let this video be a lesson for all parents who are taking care of their children, that they must pay attention to what is happening. This is not only happening to young ones. There are many persons who fall for this scam, and there are many bad people in this world. May this video serve as a lesson to everyone. The internet is a good place, but also a dangerous one.